Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the exciting world of real estate investing. So if you've ever wondered if real estate investing is for you, then you've come to the right place. So grab a pen and paper because we're about to get started.
Miss Lola is a great teacher and she's a great real estate agent, so I'm looking forward to moving forward with her, planning my future and taking it to the next level.
Now, if you're like most people, you've probably thought about investing in real estate at one point or another, but never had the information, the knowledge, the access to what you needed to make you feel confident in getting started, but not anymore. Listen, the number one most obvious benefit of investing in real estate is the cash flow, baby. Now, what's cash flow? I don't want to just throw a bunch of terms at you and it goes over your head. Cash flow, bottom line, is how much money you will have in your pocket at the end of the month. It is your rental income minus your expenses. Now let's talk about some of those expenses. All right. So your mortgage expense, you have to pay back your mortgage loan. Okay. You also want to have expense. You may have some expenses such as your electricity cost and common areas. You may have a water bill, insurance. These are all expenses that you want to include and deduct from that rental income that's coming in. Now, a lot of first-time investors or landlords, I like to say, may require some help. You may want to hire a property management company. You may not just be comfortable yet managing your own property. You're perfectly able, if it makes sense financially, to invest in a property management company. So we want to make sure we consider all possible expenses. And at the end of the day, you can properly calculate the cash flow you're going to have at the end of every month. Now, a second benefit to investing in real estate is appreciation. Appreciation means exactly what it sounds like. Over time, the value of the property goes up. And when this happens, you get a return on your investment just because the property value has increased. Now, one of the third benefits that I like to say most people don't think about is equity. By investing in real estate, just by paying down your mortgage, you now build equity in your real estate asset. And what the possibilities are endless with equity. You can then begin to borrow money on your real estate assets. If you ever heard of a home equity line of credit, that's someone taking the value, the money that isn't owed on the property anymore because you've paid down the mortgage combined with the value appreciating of the property. That grows and gives you equity. You're going to have equity in your property, whether the property value appreciates or not. Why? Because every single month you're going to pay down on the mortgage and you can then go back and borrow against that money. Listen, real estate also gives you tax benefits. So with the right strategies in place, you can leverage certain tax benefits. You want to always seek a tax accountant. I'm not a tax professional. So listen, real estate overall helps you build something called generational wealth. It is an asset that you can make work for you today and also work for the next generation of your family. Look, now that we've talked about the benefits of investing in real estate, I want to talk to you specifically about your goals. It is crucial that you set the goals and determine why. Why do you want to get started in real estate? Are you just looking for some financial relief? Are you looking for another passive income stream? Are you looking for a plan B for working professionals as your retirement, something else or along with in addition to your retirement? It is really crucial to determine your why. And once you identify your why, it will help you put together a larger plan and you can have a strategy on how many properties you want to invest in, the cash flow you're looking for, and you can ensure that at the end of executing your strategy, you can fulfill your why. Now, when determining where to buy your investment property, there are things that you want to put at the top of that list to consider. You want to think about schools, shopping, amenities that will be available to the renters and the tenants, okay, in the area. You want to make sure you invest in a location that is developing or has developed. You want to know, and if you don't know, there are places that you can check. You can attend local city town hall meetings. You can go online to the local government and look at the plans. Are there hospitals nearby? Is there a Starbucks? A great strategy you guys can do is follow the big guys. Starbucks only puts their locations into high traffic, developed areas. And so you can piggyback off of one of your favorite stores, or you can, again, look into the school systems and be able to invest in an area that you know offers good school systems. And that way, you know that you will attract tenants who want to raise their kids and have them attend a good school. So location, location, location. Location will determine, it's like a make or break. The better the location, the more that you can be assured that your real estate asset will appreciate in value, and it won't decrease in value. Location is key, you guys. Now that we've thought about your reason for investing in real estate and you've pictured and envisioned where you want to invest, it's time to talk about the money. How are we going to finance real estate? Okay, we are now in a time where the cost of living is rising at a rapid rate, far more rapidly than the income that we make. So I want to talk to you about two ways that you can finance your investment property. First, we're going to talk about some traditional investing options. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer and you want to be a first-time landlord, you can take advantage of government programs like FHA. All right. FHA programs allow you to have no to low down payments, meaning you can get first-time home buyer programs where they cover the down payment. You can take advantage of conventional loans if you have a 680 plus credit score. Again, some benefits to that. You don't have to pay extra, and it's called mortgage insurance. You don't have to pay these extra fees built into your mortgage loan. You can also take advantage of programs like USDA. That's a Department of Agriculture loan. Again, they give you 100% financing, whether you're a first-time home buyer or not. And if to my military family, if you have a VA loan, you can again purchase your investment property, and VA will take care of 100% of your down payment, leaving you with some closing costs. Closing costs, you guys, are the cost that it takes to transfer taxes. That's like state and local recordation taxes. And so it will vary state by state. You can look between 3 and 5% of your sales price, depending on where you are. But these financing options allows you to save money out of your pocket. It allows you to avoid a down payment. Now, to qualify for these traditional government-based programs, you will be required to have some things in place. And what do I mean by that? Filing taxes. All right. If Uncle Sam's going to give up some dough, he wants to ensure that you're what? Paying your taxes. So if you're going to pursue a traditional program, you want to make sure your taxes are paid. If you're a W-2 employee, if you are self-employed, again, please ensure that you are filing your taxes and you're not just writing off everything, because that bottom line income is what will be determined, what will be used to determine how much house you can afford. Another program that I want to talk about is one that is very popular. It's called NACA, and that's available all throughout the United States. This is a home buying counselor program. And I use the word counselor because they walk you through every step. They're going to meet you. They're going to assign you a counselor. They're going to sit with you, make sure you understand the responsibilities that come with home buying. And they're going to make sure financially sit with you, do budgeting, and some really important things to help you transition from being a renter to being your own homeowner. Now, we're talking about an investment property, right? So you can do something, it's called house hacking. All right. So you're thinking, Lola, I want to buy my first home, or I am buying a second home, but I'm not going to, I want to rent it out. I want to get some cash flow. Yes. You guys have heard the popular term called house hacking. What does that mean? It means that programs like FHA, NACA, USDA, VA, they will allow you to purchase 2 to 4 units. Again, still giving you 100% of your down payment, allowing you to have a 0% no money down going into your purchase. So that allows you to live in one unit and then rent out the other units. Again, allowing you to be able to live, what we like to say is rent free. Live rent free. If you're able to live in one unit, rent out the others, they pay you rent, you use that rental income to pay the mortgage, you live rent free, and then sometimes you're able to even steal pocket money while you're living rent free. So you guys, being the traditional ways of financing, they have some, I like to say, loopholes or hacks that you can use to go in, coming in with a low out of pocket, low down payment, but still getting the benefits of being an investor. A second financing option that I want to present you guys with is more of a creative way of financing your investment property. Now, this creative way requires a higher down payment. And this, you may work a job that's cash heavy, all right, where you don't have cash heavy, maybe a bartender, maybe you're a barber or a stylist. And so you work in a cash heavy industry. Now, the creative ways of financing allows you to leverage that cash between 15 to 25% down, and the company will lend you the rest. All right. They won't go through a documentation. I like to say heavy documentation, verification or process. So because you don't have it, right? Because you're in a cash heavy industry. So this allows you to still be able to get started in real estate investing, leverage your cash without the hassle of going through the full documentation process. So being able to invest in real estate, you guys, is possible for everyone. I don't care what your profession is, what you do. Real estate investing isn't just for the rich or wealthy. It is for the working professional, the 9 to 5 if you're day shift, 11 to 7 if you're night. It is for everyone. And you can create generational wealth, build generational wealth, and create a legacy for your last name through real estate investing. Listen, I hope that you have enjoyed your time spent here. I've enjoyed it with you. I hope that you were able to take some great notes and take some valuable information. If you want to continue this conversation, you guys, click the subscribe button below. I want to be able to offer a support network for you. Listen, the number one mistake you can make is doing real estate alone. Join the network, the Build a Community Network, you guys. I'm Miss Cashflow Properties, and I'm here to help you start your journey in real estate investing.